I thought we were going to go live, but and welcome back. We apologize for the technical difficulties, but we are back and live as South Medford now leads 4-0 over the visiting Sheldon Irish. Owen Levins walked since we were away, and then Caleb Long, the catcher, had himself an RBI single. He's over there at first base. Over at third is Brad Love. As that one's driven out into right field by Malari. He's now 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. And that one, an RBI single, makes it 5-0 Panthers with no outs here in the bottom of the second. And runners on first and second as Malari, pitching today, will get a courtesy runner. Heading on over to first will be Austin Glass. So now the cleanup hitter for the Panthers, Cooper Mitchell, coming to the plate. 0 for 1 in the ball game so far. As he looks at the first one inside for a ball. And this one will be driven out of play back into the parking lot behind us. The count now 1-1. A big second inning here from the Panthers. They've put up 5. They have runners on first and second and nobody out. The 2-1 to Mitchell, swung on and fouled out of play. Count now even at 2-2. And this one fouled down the third base line. Mitchell staying alive at the plate. Another 2-2 pitch. And this one's going to be outside. The count now full, 3-2 for Cooper Mitchell. And Mitchell drives this one to the second baseman. He turns on it. Throw over to the shortstop at second is in time. The throw over to first in time as well. Owen Levins. Excuse me, no. Did they score another? So Sheldon gets the double play, but Levins crosses for the 6th run of the ball game for the Panthers. And now at the plate is Grady McQuillan. McQuillan 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a single his first time at the plate. And this one's going to be fouled down the third baseline. 1-2 now the count. And McQuillan drives this one out into left center over the shortstop's head. He's now 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And it brings to the plate Keegan Painter.
I'm sitting in the car, Rick's just, casually, and it's just cruising up Jackson.
The first pitch to Painter outside for a ball. The 1-1 to Painter. In for strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. That'll do it for the bottom of the second. The Panthers leave 1 runner, but they score. Is that correct? 7? I thought it was 6. 7. They score 7 in the bottom of the second inning. We'll head to the top half of the third. You're listening to South Medford Panthers baseball on TableRockSports.net.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on Table Rock Sports. The Panthers put up 7 in the bottom of the second inning. We head to the top half of the third. Leading it off for the Irish is Cooper Coleman. Then the 9-hitter, Cam Thomas, will come to the plate. And then back to the top of the order in the hole is Quincy Peterson. Ground ball to the shortstop. Throw on over to Grady McQuillan in time, and we got 1 away. Now the 9-hitter, Cam Thomas, comes to the plate for the Irish. And a beautiful pitch there by Malari evens the count at 1-1. And that one missing just inside for ball 2. And then dot in the outside corner is Malari to even the count 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch to Thomas high. And now a full count 3-2 to the 9-hitter Cam Thomas. The 3-2 pitch swung on and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Malari.
It's 3.
Is that 3?
Yeah.
Strikeout number 3 for Malari. And we're back to the top of the order for Sheldon. Quincy Peterson at the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. Drives this one out into left field. And it will be caught for the third out. And that'll do it for the top half of the third. And ahead to the bottom of the third inning. As you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 7, Sheldon 0. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Folks, check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon. The Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9. And streaming live at theacesportsradio.com, featuring the VSiN Network, The Rich Eisen Show, live March Madness games, and our weekday local show, Tee It Up Southern Oregon with Joe Brett. The Ace Sports Radio, the new sports voice in Southern Oregon. And Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panels installation for your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook, Solar Pros, PNW. And stay tuned between innings ahead for the Medford Parks and Recreation Report with updates on spring activities. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. 7, 8, 9 coming to the plate for the Panthers. It'll be Gannon Jones. On deck is Chance Ryan, and in the hole will be Brad Love. Swinging at the first pitch there is Jones. And the count now 0-1. Nolan Miller still working on the mound for the Irish. Has given up 7 earned runs through the first 2 innings. Check down to the first base umpire, says that Jones did not go. So the count now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Jones, swung on and missed. And they're going to say foul ball.
South Salem's there, Rosebud, 2-0 in a non-league game.
Gannon Jones 1 for 1 in the ball game with a single. Fouls this one back and out of play. And a good at bat here from Jones. Stays alive as he fouls that one into the backstop. The 3-2. And they're going to say it caught the outside part of the plate. Jones down on strikes. And it'll bring to the plate the 8-hitter, Chance Ryan. Swing and a miss there from Ryan. Makes the count 1-1. As he drives this one out into left center. The center fielder coming on over, making the grab. And we got 2 away. And now Brad Love stepping into the batter's box for the Panthers, looking to turn things over back to the top of the order. And Owen Levens, who's standing on deck. He looks at the first pitch for a ball. And a swing and a miss there makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, high and outside. And a swing and a miss by Love. And that'll do it for the bottom of the third. We're going to head to the top of the fourth. South Medford 7, Sheldon 0. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net. Folks, did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. And the Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to check out the Rogue X Aquatics and Events Center. Check out what is available at roguexmedford.com, where you'll find open swim and open gym sessions and all the great activities happening at Rogue X. Back with more South Medford Panthers baseball on Table Rock Sports right after this.
Ventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
welcome you back on Table Rock Sports. Top of the fourth inning. At the plate now for the Irish. It's pitcher Nolan Miller for his second appearance of the ball game. 0 for 1 as he looks at that pitch. Down and away for a ball. The count now 2 balls and 1 strike. And this one driven down the right field line, tailing towards the foul line. It's going to be fair. Miller heading into third, and he has himself a leadoff triple, but coach coming out to talk to the first base umpire as it looked like the right fielder threw his hands up down there. And I think they might just bring the runner back on over to second base. Coach quickly heading back into the dugout. Looks like he heard what he needed to.
But if the right fielder
And
yeah, I think it's going to be sending back to second.
we'll await the call from the officiating crew.
Wait a minute, they called it foul? It was fair. Wait a minute. Yeah, they're calling it foul. Holy cow. Fair. It hit that left green screen.
And they're calling this a foul ball? I'm not sure about that. I was assuming that the hands went up in the outfield as the ball got stuck somehow, but I believe 2-2 if it was a foul ball.
Well, it's 2-2 now.
Regardless, it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chance Ryan. Or excuse me, Nolan Miller. And this one driven over the head of the shortstop, Brad Love. And regardless, Miller will be aboard. But instead of a triple, it's going to be a single. And the leadoff batter aboard for the Irish here in the top of the fourth. So now at the plate, Ty Burnham, as he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch going to be down and away. And that one going to miss just outside. 2-1 now the count. And this one will be fouled out of play. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes for Burnham. And that one ripped down the third baseline, but foul. And a chopping ground ball to the third baseman overthrows Painter at second. And now Sheldon will have runners at first and third with no outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he got the third anyway.
So now Miller over at third base, Burnham at first, and it brings to the plate the cleanup hitter, Asher Olson. Olson 0 for 1.
And we got to the bullpen.
A little bit of action down in the South Medford bullpen. Two one now the count for Olson. Throw down to third. Not in time. And now 3-1. The 3-1 pitch swung on, driven down the left field line. It'll be fair, rolling all the way into the corner. And it's only going to score 1 as Burnham holds up at third. And it'll be a double for Asher Olson. And this one driven into center field. And they're going to hold the runner at third. A good throw into the plate to Caleb Long. And the Irish now score 2 here in the top of the fourth inning. And again have runners on the corner as Brady Berry steps into the batter's box.
And a visit by Mooney.
And coach will come out to have a talk with his pitcher Tristan Malari. Probably just try to settle him down a little bit and give his pitcher down in the bullpen a little bit more time to work, as Malari will stay in the ball game. A 2-0 count Now to the batter, Brady Berry. Berry 0 for 1 so far in the ballgame. And 3 balls and no strikes now the count. The 3-1 down and away for ball 4. And the base is now loaded for the Irish with nobody out. And it brings to the plate Chase Hartley. 17. Hartley 1 for 1 with a single.
No, Hartley struck out last time. Yeah. It was Brady that single.
Oh, 7, not 17. So my apologies. It was Brady with the single his last time at the plate, not Hartley. Hartley struck out in his last appearance. Ground ball to Love at short. Throw over to first in time and double play. But an RBI for Hartley.
4-3. No RBI. 1.
Fielder's choice.
And the run. And out.
Cooper Coleman now stepping into the batter's box for Sheldon. Coleman hits this one to the second baseman, Painter. A throw on over to first in time, and that'll do it for the top of the 4th. Sheldon leaves one runner stranded. They get 3 across, and it's now 7-3 Panthers, as you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Back right after this with more Panthers baseball on TibleRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding. Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day here on Table Rock Sports. Bottom half of the fourth inning coming your way. And the Panthers have 1, 2, 3 coming to the plate. It'll be Owen Levins, followed by Caleb Long. And in the hole for South Medford will be the pitcher Tristan Malari. First pitch in there for a strike to Levins. And Levins going to foul this one off. 0-2 now. New pitcher on the mound for the Irish. It is Scott Lay. Breaking ball. Levins drives this one out in the left field. And it will be caught for the first out. Caleb Long, the catcher now, coming to the plate for the Panthers. Single and an RBI, his last time at the plate. Drives this one down the right field line, but out of play. And that one going to miss just inside. 1-1 now, the count to Long. And inside again. Now 2-1. Two one down and away. And the 3-1 going to miss high and inside for ball 4. And the lead, or the second hitter here aboard for the Panthers with 1 out. And now at the plate, today's starting pitcher for South Medford, Tristan Malari. As Malari looks at the first one outside. And that one as well. 2 balls and no strikes, now the count. That one outside, the runner goes. The throw down to second will not be in time. It'll be a stolen base for Caleb Long. Yep, Long still over there. Did not get a courtesy runner. That has been Malari this afternoon getting the courtesy runner for the Panthers as he takes the walk here and heads on down to first base. And the Panthers have runners on first and second with 1 out. And Malari will stay on over at first this time. And this one driven on out into center field. And the runners will hold at first and second. A hard hit ball there by Cooper Mitchell to straightaway center, but it is caught for the second out. And now Grady McQuillan coming to the plate. McQuillan 2 for 2 on the day. So the courtesy runner now comes in for Caleb Long, so we can go get the gear on for the Panthers. As McQuillan fouls this one out of play down the right field line. A 1-1 to McQuillan. Hard hit ball, but foul down the left field line. Count now 1-2. And it's hit back up the middle. Barehanded by the shortstop. Throw on over to first in time. And that'll do it for the fourth inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth. It's South Medford 7, Sheldon 3. You're listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus a lot. RVTD's UMO app with fare capping means I will never pay more than the daily or monthly cap. RVTD gets me to school, work, volunteering, shopping, and even coffee for a fixed amount each month. UMO gives me one less thing to worry about. Thanks, RVTD.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We welcome you back to Lithia Superstore Game of the Day here on Table Rock Sports. Top of the fifth inning. South Medford leads by 4-7-3. As you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. And it looks like we're going to have a change in the lineup here for Sheldon, I believe. Instead of Cam Thomas coming to the plate in the 9 spot, it's going to be Jake Jorgensen. As Jorgensen swinging on the first pitch, drives it out of play down the right field line. So Jorgensen then back to the top of the order for the Irish here in the 5th inning. On deck will be leadoff hitter Quincy Peterson, followed by Nolan Miller in the hole. This one driven back up the middle, and it'll be a leadoff base hit for Jorgensen. And now the leadoff batter, Quincy Peterson. And a swing and a miss from Peterson here. Throw over to first. Jorgensen back safely. And this one driven out into center. And it will be caught. And we got one away here in the top of the 5th. Now Nolan Miller will come to the plate. Thought he had himself a triple his last at bat. The referee or the officials came together and ended up overturning the call and saying it was a foul ball. He was still able to get aboard, though, with a single, and then later scored in the inning. And this one driven deep into right field, but a terrific catch out there by Cooper Mitchell.
So I gotta find out what. Okay, F8, F9.
So a great grab out there by Mitchell. And we got 2 outs. Runner goes, throw by Long down to second. And, oh, they're going to say he got there in time. The tag just a little bit late. Love just a little bit behind getting to the bag on that throw there. A beautiful throw once again by Caleb Long. This one driven again out in the right field. It's going to get over the head of Mitchell. The run's going to score. And a double with an RBI for Ty Burnham. And now at the plate, the cleanup hitter for the Irish, Asher Olson. As he's behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. And a beautiful breaking ball there as he gets a piece of it and stays alive. Blue talking with Lewis there for a second, just giving Long an extra minute behind the plate. It appeared that one was fouled off of him. Once again, the 0-2. Another beautiful pitch there by Lewis. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Sheldon leaves a runner stranded, but they get another across. Now 7-4 Panthers. You're listening to South Medford Baseball on TableRockSports.net. Back right after this.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
And welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on Table Rock Sports. It's the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Panthers lead by 3 over the visiting Sheldon Irish. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming to be Keegan Painter. And Painter swinging at the first pitch. Chopper down the third baseline. The throw to first in time, but it is dropped by Jackson Detzler. So Detzler not able to make the scoop over at first, and the leadoff batter aboard for the Panthers. And a bunt shown, laid down by Lewis. Throw to first in time. Nobody covering third. The throw will be in time as the third baseman gets back. And a double play for the Irish. Bunt.
At least a second. And then 3-1 covering 3-1. So double play. Yeah, way he should have been caught.
So after the double play, it is Chance Ryan at the plate for the Panthers as he fouls that one off, and the count now 1-1. And that's going to hit Ryan, and he'll head on down to first base. And now Brad Love steps into the batter's box. I believe he is 1 for 2 with a walk. Or excuse me, 0 for 2 with a walk. As he hits that one hopper back to Detzler at first, and he steps in the bag for the third out. And we head to the top of the sixth. The Panthers still lead by 3. You're listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net. Folks, before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Drink One for Dane Day is coming in May, where over $2.5 million has been raised for the Muscular Dystrophy Association in 18 years by Dutch Bros and the customers who support them. And today's game is brought to you in part by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. And spring sports action is also brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Store Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at Lithia Superstores to serve you. Jake Lewis still working on the mound for the Panthers. It is the 5-hitter, so 5, 6, 7 coming to the plate for Sheldon. In the batter's box now is Jackson Detzler.
Hi, Doctor. Good. Did you just get here? Been here for a little bit. Okay.
The 1-1 pitch to Detzler, driven out into right field, and it'll get down for a base hit single. So the leadoff batter aboard for the Irish. And it'll bring to the plate Brady Berry. Berry 1 for 2 with a single and a walk in the ball game. As he drives this one down the left field line, and it's going to bounce fair. The throw in to Love, and it'll be a double for Barry. The runner will hold at third. And with no outs here in the top of the sixth, the Irish have runners on second and third. And coming to the plate for his first appearance of the ball game, it'll be Andrew Lugo in place of Chase Hartley. The 0-2 high and outside. Count now 1-2 to Andrew Lugo. As he fouls that one down the third baseline. The 1-2 to Lugo. Outside, and the count now even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and it finds a hole out into right field. 2 runners will score. Yeah. I think down 3 coach was sending him. And we got a 1-run ball game here in the 6th inning. And he's going to be out. No, they had not. The Blue did not give the call. So he will not be out at first. And this one driven out into center field. It will be caught. And we got one away. Yeah, this is Jorgensen's second appearance at the plate.
Well, I know that, but who's 12? That's Zane Feldman.
So this will be Jorgensen's second plate appearance of the ball game. Had a single his last time at the plate. And now behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Trying to turn the lineup over here. And a beautiful breaking ball from Lewis gets him on strikes. And we got 2 away.
In between clouds and rain. Yeah, we got everything. Huh? I was at the Diamondbacks game that got called. Yeah. It was wild. Because what was...
It's over to first, not in time.
They're trying to fix the roof. And Grant said as soon as the game started, we couldn't close it.
And the delivery there outside to Peterson. That one will even the count 1-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike, the count to Peterson. And that one from Lewis in there for a strike. And now we're full. 3-2 with 2 outs and a runner on first, and the Irish trailing by 1. Lewis delivers the 3-2. The runner goes, and it is down and away for ball 4. And the Irish with runners on first and second. And it brings to the plate Nolan Miller. Miller, a pretty strong bat here at the plate. The left-hander hit one down the right field line. Appeared it dropped fair, but the umpires came together and called it a foul ball. His next plate appearance was a deep drive out into right center, but it was, who's playing in right field? Cooper Mitchell making a great catch out there just about at the warning track on Miller's last plate appearance. And the Panthers looking to avoid any damage here with Miller stepping into the box, holding on to that 1-run lead. And a hard hit ball down the first base line going foul. And now 0-1 the count. The 0-1 gets away from Long. Both runners will advance. And now second and third for the Irish with 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And they're going to put Miller on first base, and they'll load him up, and it'll bring to the plate Ty Burnham. And the first pitch, a ball. Panthers looking to get out of a jam here. And a strike call there makes the count 1-1. And a hard hit ball down the right field line. Foul. And now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count. And called strike 3. The Panthers get out of the bases loaded jam in the top of the 6th inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's South Medford 7, Irish 6. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
We welcome you back. Lethia Superstore game of the day here on Table Rock Sports. Top of the order at the plate for South Medford. It is Owen Levins, followed by Caleb Long, and then it'll be Tristan Malari coming to the plate for the Panthers. They hold on to that 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard hit ball to the shortstop, and it is caught by Brady Berry, and we got 1 away.
Caleb Long's up. 1 ball.
The 2-1 to Long, outside and high. 3-1 now the count. And Long pops this one up. And it will be caught by the catcher, Cooper Coleman. And we got 2 outs. And now the left-hander, Malari at the plate. It's this one foul, swinging at the first pitch. And Malari looks at that one outside for a ball. 1-1 now the count. The 1-1 swung on and shallow pop fly taken by the shortstop, and he drops it. He drops the ball. And Malari will be on at first.
He does great at that, but he dropped the pop up. Whoa.
So now the cleanup hitter, Cooper Mitchell, at the plate for the Panthers.
This is going to be an ugly win, but
And Mitchell going to drive this one out in the right field. And another error. Zane Feldman out there in right field. Can't make the grab. And now the Panthers have runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the top or bottom of the 6th.
is still batting, so who knows what Lewis.
And Grady McQuillan comes to the plate. McQuillan with a pair of hits already in this ball game, looking to add to the Panther lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Coach will call the infield in
Sheldon's got 3 errors.
and have a quick talk with his team. Folks, tonight's action is brought to you by the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Need help learning the routes and options available to you? Well, RVTD can help. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. Cam Thomas stays on the mound for the Irish to face Grady McQuillan. And the runner will head on down to second as the pitch in the dirt. Now the Panthers with 2 runners in scoring position. McQuillan looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game. Looks at that offering for ball 2. And he rips this one down the 3rd baseline, but foul. almost took out Malari over there at third. And another one foul down the third baseline.
Yeah, this was a prime example of when we put Cope in for save.
And a swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove of the catcher. And that'll do it for the bottom of the sixth. The Panthers leave 2 runners stranded. And they hold on to the 1-run lead. As you see there on the John L. Scott scoreboard, John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Back with more Panthers baseball on Tibble Rock Sports right after this.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals. Featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
The President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on Table Rock Sports. Top of the 7th coming your way. The Irish down to their final 3 outs as they trail by 1-7-6. It'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming to the plate. And a beautiful breaking ball there by Lewis in for strike 1. That one low to Asher Olson. 1-1 now the count. And another good breaking ball from Lewis. Makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one's going to hit Olson. And the leadoff batter aboard for Sheldon.
1-2 count and is the guy.
And now Jackson Detzler will come to the plate.
This team's going to give me Kodiak rest this year. Because down in Arizona we had 6-0 and won 9-8. Yeah.
Bunt laid down by Detzler. Lewis comes up and makes the play. The throw to Malari in time. And 1 away as the runner advances on over to second. And Sheldon now with a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And it will be Brady Berry stepping into the batter's box. Another first pitch strike from Lewis. And that one, hard hit ball to the third baseman. The throw to first not on target. The throw gets away. And Sheldon's going to score the tying run here in the 7th inning. on the mistakes from South Medford.
Dang it. E, and a 1.
And we have a tie ball game. And the leading run at second base for the Irish. That one hit to the third baseman, Cooper Mitchell over there. Or excuse me. Is that Mitchell there? Is he now at third? Yeah. So Mitchell. Am I seeing that correctly? Mitchell's now over at third.
What number?
Oh no, that's 11. Okay, my bad. Grady McQuillan at third base, making the play. One now the count to Cooper Coleman. And that one's going to hit Coleman.
3 hit batters this inning. God. 3 hit batters.
And Sheldon has runners on first and second.
Oh, that's right. The other one is a sack.
Now coming to the plate for the Irish, Cam Thomas. We're going to have a courtesy runner for Sheldon. It'll be Chase Lundy heading on over to first. As Lewis again delivers the first pitch in there for a strike to Thomas. And we're going to have a balk by Lewis. And Sheldon now with 2 in scoring position. And that one down and in the dirt. Good stop by Long. And count 1-1. Lewis hitting the outside part of the plate there. 1-2. Now to Thomas. 2 outs. Runners in scoring position. This one driven out into right field. And it will be caught for the third out. The Panthers will come to the plate in the bottom of the 7th inning with a chance to win the ball game. We're all tied up at 7. You're listening to South Medford Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products at prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We welcome you back. Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on Table Rock Sports. We're all tied up at 7 as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. It'll be Keegan Painter coming to the plate to lead things off, followed by Jake Lewis. And then Chance Ryan in the hole. Painter looks at the first pitch outside for ball 1. And the second pitch in the same spot. 2-0 now the count to Painter. And back-to-back strikes by Thomas. And the count now even 2-2. And Painter rips this one foul. Again, the 2-2, and that one's going to miss, and the count now full. Pretty good looking pitch there from Thomas. The 3-2 pitch, swung on, ground ball to the second baseman. Makes the play on it, the throw over to Detzler at first in time, and we got one out. And Jake Lewis at the plate now for South Medford. Looks at the first pitch for a strike. And a called strike 3. Lewis down on strikes. And we got 2 away. Chance Ryan now the batter for South Medford. The count now to Ryan. And a good pitch in there for a strike. The 2-1 outside. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. This one driven on out into center field. It'll be caught. And that'll do it. We're headed to extra innings here at Harry and David Field between South Medford and Sheldon. Top of the 8th coming your way. Back right after this from a word from our sponsors. You're listening to South Medford Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Welcome back with the Superstore game of the day. Top of the 8th inning coming your way. And the top of the order coming to the plate for the Sheldon Irish. 1, 2, 3. It'll be Quincy Peterson, followed by Nolan Miller. And then Ty Burnham coming to the plate. This one driven out into center field by Peterson. And a leadoff single for the Irish. And it brings to the plate Miller. The Panthers intentionally walked him his last plate appearance and loaded the bases. They were able to get out of the jam. And a good first pitch in there to Miller. Catches the outside for a strike. Throw it to first, not in time. That one swung off and foul tip by Miller makes it 0-2. And the 0-2 high to Miller makes it 1-2. And another foul ball. Count stays 1-2. Miller staying alive at the plate. And Miller hits a high bouncing ground ball. They'll get the lead runner at second. Miller will be on at first. And we got one out. Coming to the plate now will be Ty Burnham. And a mound visit. Oh, never mind. Not going to do it. Burnham swinging at the first pitch, fouls it off. Out of play. Lewis will check the runner Miller over at first base. Now the 0-1 high for a ball. A beautiful pitch there by Lewis on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count. And this one popped up. McQuillan will make the play over there at third, and we got 2 outs. And now the cleanup hitter, Asher Olson, steps into the batter's box for Sheldon. And this one driven out in the right field, shallow fly ball. Painter making a good effort to try to make the grab. Not quite able to get there in time, and now runners on the corner for the Irish with 2 away. And it'll bring to the plate Jackson Detzler, the first baseman. And Detzler swinging at the first pitch, fouls it off into the backstop. On deck will be Brady Berry. Good breaking ball there from Lewis. The count now, no balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball by Detzler. The 0-2 driven on out into center field, and it'll be caught. And that'll do it for the top of the 8th. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Still tied at 7. You're listening to South Medford Panthers baseball on TableRockSports.net. Folks, today's game brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your Peak Rewards to save on gas and use the app to order crispy, crunchy chicken and sides on the way home and have them ready to pick up and go. That's Pinnacle 365. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home vehicle or business needs. They're locally owned and family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We're welcoming back, let's see, a Superstore game of the day here on Table Rock Sports. It's Brad Love stepping to the plate for the Panthers, the 9-hitter. On deck, it'll be leadoff batter Owen Levens, followed by the catcher Caleb Long.
No, this is Brad Love.
Yeah, we got him, then Levens on deck and Long in the hall. As Levens looks at 2 balls and no strikes.
No, this is Love.
Oh, yeah, Love. Thank you. And now 3-0 the count to Brad Love. That one in there. For a strike, 3-1 now to Love will be the count.
This one's going to be a called good strike, right? I think it was highlighted. Yeah. Automatic, close enough strike.
And now the count full. This one driven down the right field line, tailing foul and out of play. And it's going to be outside for ball 4. The leadoff batter aboard for the Panthers. And the top of the order coming to the plate. Leadoff hitter Owen Levens now stepping into the box. It's the second walk of the day for Love. Bunt popped up. It'll be caught. And we got one away. And now Caleb Long comes to the plate. The ball gets away on the throw over, and Love will safely make it on over to second base. And the Panthers now have a runner in scoring position with 1 out, and catcher Caleb Long at the plate. And we're going to have a courtesy runner. It'll be Austin Glass coming in to run for Brad Love. And they're going to put Love on. They're going to send him on down to first base. And it's going to be Malari coming to the plate now for the Panthers for his 5th appearance of the day. He's got 2 hits, two singles, an RBI. He's walked. And he got on, I believe it was his last plate appearance, by an error. So you walk Long to face a guy who's had a better day at the plate. They get the runner. The throw to the plate will be in time. Double play, and the inning's over. We're going to head to the top of the 9th. Still tied at 7. You're listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
The second out, and then
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
We welcome you back. Top half of the 9th inning coming your way. Still tied at 7 here at Harry and David Field between Sheldon and South Medford. At the plate now for the Irish is Brad Berry. And Barry looks at that one for ball 3. 3-1 now the count. Jake Lewis still working on the mound. Ground ball taken by the shortstop Love. And there's one away as the throw over to Malari is in time. And it'll be Zane Feldman now at the plate for Sheldon.
this is Philman's third time up, right?
Yep.
It's Feldman's second time up. Lugo got the first. Oh, Lugo got the single. Yeah. Lugo got the single. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred. Well, we're at the top of the 9th. 7-7. We had a chance to try to crazy play. We had a run on second and attempted steal. Ground ball, and got the guy out at second, and then the shortstop made a great throw to the plate to get the run to end the inning.
That pitch narrowly misses Feldman.
Yeah, what did you score?
And I believe the count 2-2. That one in for a ball. I believe it's full.
One out. God, they're in the 9th over at North too. Tied at 7.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Feldman goes down. And it'll bring to the plate Cooper Coleman.
Number 11.
And that'll do it. The throw to Malari in time. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Still tied at 7. The Panthers coming to the plate, looking to close things out.
Sheldon, the defending champions, beat South Medford 13-0.
You're listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on Table Rock Sports. Bottom of the 9th inning coming your way. Tied at 7. Crosstown, North Medford. They are heading to the top of the 9th inning as well against South Eugene. And they are tied 7-7 as well. As new pitcher Evan Cooling comes to the mound for Sheldon. And he will face the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Panthers. Cooper Mitchell coming to the plate. On deck will be Grady McQuillan, and in the hole will be Keegan Painter. Mitchell hits that one to the shortstop. The throw over to Detzler in time, and we got one out. Grady McQuillan now at the plate. Swinging at the first pitch, fouls it up and out of play. The 0-2 pitch to McQuillan. Swung on and fouled down the left field line. Just over 2.5 hours now into this ball game here in the bottom of the 9th inning. McQuillan again with the 0-2, and he looks at that one for ball 1. And a foul ball here by McQuillan stays alive. And he hits this one high to the third baseman. Throw over in time, and we got 2 outs. And now Keegan Painter comes to the plate with 2 away. Painter looks at the first pitch for a ball. And that one down in the dirt for ball 2. I think he got the message standing there for a little bit. 2-0 now to Painter. And that one high for ball 3. And Painter calls time. Steps out of the box, resets. And now ready to look at the 3-0. A 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. A 3-1. Outside for ball 4. Painter will hustle on down to first. And the Panthers, with 2 away, got a runner on. And pitcher Jake Lewis now at the plate. This one hit back up the middle, and it'll get through the shortstop, Brady Berry, and the Panthers have 2 on now at first and second with 2 away. And it'll be Chance Ryan with a runner in scoring position and a chance to win the ball game. He had a 2 RBI triple in the second inning. And Lewis will come out. And coming in to run for him will be London Rutgers. So Ryan with a chance to win the ball game here for the Panthers. Has a runner in scoring position. Painter over at second. Swings at the first pitch there. And a miss. 0-1 now the count. And Ryan will call time again. Stepping out of the box. No one. Swung on and fouled out of play. 0-2 now the count. For Chance Ryan. And again, he's going to foul it out of play. Just past the Sheldon dugout. The 0-2 swung on, ground ball to the shortstop. He'll flip it on over to second, and that'll do it. We're going to head to the 10th inning. Still tied at 7. You're listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus a lot. RVTD's UMO app with fare capping means I will never pay more than the daily or monthly cap. RVTD gets me to school, work, volunteering, shopping, and even coffee for a fixed amount each month. UMO gives me one less thing to worry about. Thanks, RVTD.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we welcome you back. Lithia Superstore game of the day. It's the top of the 10th here at Harry and David Evans. At the plate now for Sheldon. I believe it's Evan Cooling. It is. The new pitcher for the Irish came in the 9th. And then back to the top of the order for the Irish. On deck is leadoff batter Quincy Peterson, and in the hole will be Nolan Miller. And the count now full. And a foul ball as Cooling stays alive at the plate.
Dr. Joy? Well, it's 7-7, top of 10. Yeah, we just turned them on.
And another foul ball by Cooling.
Don't have that stupid international. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And a beautiful pitch by Lewis gets Cooling looking. And we got one out here in the top of the 10th inning, and the top of the order coming to the plate for Sheldon. And this will be the 6th plate appearance for the top of the order. Peterson looks at the first pitch inside for ball 1. And that one high for ball 2. And now 3 straight balls to Peterson. Action down in the South Medford bullpen. Looks like Evan Powers warming up for the Panthers. And action down in the Sheldon pen as well. 4 straight balls from Lewis. And Sheldon has a runner on. What inning did Lewis come in? 5th?
Yeah, I came in the 5th.
So Lewis still working on the mound for South Medford. Came in the 5th inning. Miller hard hit ground ball to the second baseman. The Panthers not able to turn the double play, but they have 2 away, and they get the lead runner. So back-to-back at bats. Miller hits into the potential double play. He was safe both times now at first. And Burnham now at the plate. And Burnham drives this one out into the outfield, and it will be caught. And that's going to do it for the top half of the 10th. Sheldon leaves one stranded. We'll head to the bottom half of the 10th inning. Still tied at 7. As you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott of Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Folks, Medford is your sports ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find what's going on. And Table Rock Sports thanks our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Bottom of the 10th coming up. Panthers will have Love And then the top of the order back to Levens. And in the hole will be Caleb Long coming to the plate.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day here on Table Rock Sports. Brad Love at the plate for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 10th. Evan Cooling still on the mound for Sheldon. And the count now 2-0 to Love. And Love swings on the 2-0 pitch and drives it out into left center. And the leadoff batter is aboard for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 10th. And now the top of the order comes to the plate. Leadoff batter Owen Levin steps into the batter's box. And now it'll be Long on deck and Malari in the hole. And the first pitch, a ball to Levens. And then Levens drives this one out into left field. It'll be caught. And the runner will hold up at first. So now one out here in the bottom of the 10th. Catcher Caleb Long at the plate. Looks at the first pitch outside in the dirt. Good stop by Cooper Coleman to keep it in front of him. Throw over to first, gets away from Detzler, and he's going to get all the way to third. Love rounding second into third base. And the Panthers with a runner in scoring position and one out here in the bottom of the 10th. You know, I feel like that's something you see all too much here at the high school level. At the end of a ball game, throwing over to first base and that ball getting away. I always feel it at this level. You almost just don't worry about that runner at first and focus on the batter at the plate and try to get the out, force him to hit into a double play. We've seen that. I think that's the third time here now, and from the 7th inning on, that the ball's gotten away on a pickoff move and advanced the runners into scoring position. Number 8 will be Tyler Wright. So Tyler Wright now will come into pitch for Sheldon. We'll let him get warm and get loose And we'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports with more South Medford Panthers baseball.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day. Caleb Long steps into the batter's box to face new pitcher Tyler Wright. And Brad Love stands over there at third base with one out here in the bottom of the 10th. They're talking up here in the press box about this one being one on a pass ball, and we almost just had it there. But Coleman able to make the grab. And a base hit by Caleb Long gets by the shortstop. And that's going to do it. The Panthers walk it off in the bottom of the 10th inning on a base hit from the catcher Caleb Long. And South Medford will take down Sheldon 8-7 in 10 innings here at Harry and David Field. We're going to step away for a moment, back to wrap things up. The Know Your Role postgame show coming your way. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We're going to recap some scoring and look at a few key stats, all coming up on the Know Your Role postgame show, where we help make sports fun again. Back right after this. We welcome you back. It's the Know Your Role postgame show here on Table Rock Sports. South Medford defeats Sheldon 8-7 in 10 innings of baseball here at Harry and David Field. The Panthers put up 7 in the second inning to go up 7-0, but went scoreless for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They went scoreless for the next 7 innings until they put up 1 here in the 10th inning. Sheldon put up 3 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and then the Panthers shut them out in the 8th, 9th, and 10th. The Panthers had 10 hits on the day. Sheldon had 11, and it kind of came down to the errors in this one. Sheldon with 5 errors on the day. The Panthers with 3. A couple of those critical mistakes, the reason the Panthers were able to win the ball game. None bigger than the passed ball that got by Detzler over at first on the pickoff move here in the 10th inning that allowed Brad Love to advance on over to third base, and it gave Caleb Long the opportunity to drive him in, which he did, hitting one past the shortstop and walking things off for the Panthers in the 10th inning. And South Medford takes down Sheldon again 8-7 in extras. And that's going to do it for this evening's broadcast. We would like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director James Joy for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches Brian Vogel of Sheldon and Josh Moody of South Medford. Our next Table Rock Sports production we'll have one of the 2 games of the doubleheader here against Roseburg on Saturday. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 8, Sheldon 7 in 10 innings. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer was Joe Brett. With Carl Sorensen on camera for me, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night. From Harry and David Field here in Medford, Oregon.